Who can confidently say that they're not awkward after being isolated for this long? I mean, I forgot how to eat in front of people. What an idiot. And isn't it worse whenever you're awkward in front of someone that you're trying to impress? Well, that's why I'm here. Oh, ow. To help give you tips on how to avoid those long pauses and awkward glances in an interview whenever it comes time for questions. So, do you have any questions for me? Tip 1. Research your questions beforehand and know what you want to ask. If you need a good starting point, here's a list of questions. You can actually just take a screenshot of these questions. It's mandatory interview homework that you research the company and then form a list of questions that you want to ask. It shows the company that you actually care enough to want to learn more about them. If you want to be a pro, that's what professionals do. How is your company addressing climate change? Tip 2. If the interviewer seems like they don't know the answer to your question or they make it known that they don't know, move on. Don't linger on a dead-end question. Just ask a new one, and maybe gear it a little bit more towards their job. You could try something like, how does your department incorporate sustainability into their work and actions to combat climate change? You don't want to risk the awkwardness right from the start. Gear your initial questions towards the interviewer's job. If the interviewer seems to have knowledge about the company's overall sustainability efforts, then you can move on with your broader questions about the company or industry. Don't be afraid to be bold. Ask those big questions. You want to be seen as the person who comes in with a curious mind and did their homework. Tip 3. Don't feel like you have to say yes to this question. Do you have any more questions? The keyword is more. They asked if you had any more questions, not just if you had any questions. It's great to ask at least one question, but don't feel the pressure to ask more than that. Ability into their actions, and how does your department? Find a good place to stop and state how your interview is almost up. If your interviewer seems to be flexible with time, respectfully ask if you can finish your thought. In any case, thank them and get ready to say goodbye. Now that you have all of these tips, I'm sure that you'll be able to avoid being awkward whenever you have to ask questions in an interview. Well, to some degree, I hope. Practice how you'll use these tips in real life. It might be awkward pretending to have a conversation with an imaginary interviewer, but it'll save you awkwardness in the moment.